Hi, I'm Joe McDonald with ESPNBoston.com alongside colleague James Murphy. Can we drop the puck already on this? It feels more like training camp than it does the Eastern Conference Finals. Well, let's go. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm with you, Joe. I mean, it's time to get this series started. It's going to be a great series between the Penguins and Bruins. You've got the playoff weather here. It's more like Stanley Cup Finals weather, not Conference Finals weather. But they're ready to go, and it's going to be interesting to see how that first period goes for both teams in Game 1, because I think both teams are going to be a little rusty, and it might not be the best thing to watch for the fans. But that's just natural that, you haven't played in a week. There's going to be some rust to shake off. So it's probably going to be one of those little mistakes that gets the other team going.
And plenty of times this week we've talked about the depth for each team. We've talked about the goaltending. We've talked about special teams. We've talked about everything.
Everything.
You name it, we've talked about it this week because of the extended time off. But when you really break down the series, what do you think maybe the X factor is for the Bruins to maybe have success in this series?
I think it's just going to be to play their game and not get caught up in the game of the Penguins and not let them dictate the play. And I know that sounds like a bunch of cliches there, but it's true. I mean, if you're playing a team like the Penguins and if they're able to really lay down their game plan on the ice and really set the tempo, you're in trouble because we know how fast they are, we know how skilled they are. So it's more about the Bruins just sticking to their game plan. Don't worry about what the Penguins are doing. Don't veer away from it, because as we saw in the Toronto series, they did do that a lot of times, and that's probably why that series went 7 games.
The Bruins held a pretty intense practice here on Friday in preparation for Game 1, which is Saturday in Pittsburgh. And Bruins coach Claude Julien, after practice, described what this week has been like with the extended amount of time off.
Yeah, no, it was good. The fact is we got some rest. I thought those 2 days that we gave the guys off paid off just by watching them practice this week. I thought we had some really good practices. We accomplished what we had to accomplish, and so there's definitely no excuses about not being prepared. If anything, we're excited to get going here. It's been a good week, but it's been long enough, and we need to get going here.
And remember, for all your Boston Bruins coverage throughout the Stanley Cup playoffs, make sure to check back with ESPNBoston.com.